Well now, Cactus Jack, they'll get you high tonight and take you to your pizza party. Well now, Cactus Jack, they'll get you high tonight. Well, you know, the thing that makes me realize that people have really been not knowing what's going on is that, you know, President Trump, God bless him, you know, he's going through hell. He went from a billionaire life to being the president, and they say people are blown away with how he's treated. See, I can't believe anybody treats anybody like that. Can't believe the depths of how low these people are. Well, that's nothing. Some people have been putting up with that kind of thing their whole lives, and they aren't billionaires. And been screaming it, but nobody ever listened. You know, I still see people kind of in denial. Don't want to do anything. The thing that gets me, though, is that if you're somebody who's had to put up with that kind of thing your whole life and hated it, and it's affected you day in and day out, like, say me, if I were one of those kinds of people, you know, if I ever would have done anything, if I ever would have taken the law into my own hands because the police are corrupt, or if I ever would have made anything right, all the good people in this country would have come out and made sure that I went to prison. Even now, you know, in light of everything, I mean, in light of what's been exposed, the last thing we need is more good people, all the good people, to come out and condemn anybody who's going to do anything. It's like, they shot up the Republican ball game and like shot senators and stuff. Well, still, since you're a good person, don't do anything about it because you're a good person. It's like, oh, what are they doing? Abortion is an essential service in the middle of a pandemic, and they took they're attacking your gun rights and everything. Well, since you're such a good person, don't do anything. And if you do, all the good people will prove to you how good they are by putting you in prison. I could go on, but you get the idea. You know, it was real easy when it was, oh, look at this crazy guy here talking about me. Look at this crazy guy who is on nuts and off his rocker. And, look at it's his problem. Look at this problem that this guy has that's all his problem. And nobody else is ever responsible for anything except him because it's his problem. Well, is it your problem yet? Have you caught wind that it's your problem too now? Still, though, I want all the good people to do absolutely nothing. You know, I mean, maybe something will get done, but as long as nobody does anything, it won't. You know. So. There you go. Have faith in the system and all that. I do. The system works unless you've got the worst people in the world, the WPW, right next to you, you know, sabotaging everything at every turn, and pretending to be good people and telling you that you can't do anything because you got to be good. They're not good. They don't play by the rules. They hate the rules. They flaunt the rules. Yada yada, on and on. Everybody's kind of blase blah, and still is, because they think that kind of thing's funny. That's one thing that I realized, is that people's sense of humor couldn't be any more stupid. The things that people think is funny, it's only funny if it happens to somebody else. If it happens to them, suddenly, yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm voting for Trump, and I'm gonna vote for try to take back the House for the Republicans, because I don't want anybody to have any excuse that they didn't have enough of whatever it was to do anything about it. So let's give Donald Trump absolutely everything he'd ever need, right? And if still nothing happens, well, I don't know. I mean, I know what it's like to be working uphill with people throwing boulders down at you. But if I had the kind of authority that he does, I wouldn't be so nice. I wouldn't be so worried about pleasing people. I'd be more worried about doing the right thing. And if you're somebody who's been putting up with it your whole life, hearing everybody now come around pointing at it and, oh my God, look at how bad it is, while still allowing it to persist, is just a little insulting. So, that's my talking head episode today. So yeah. Gotta give Trump everything he needs. And if he still can't get it done, then I don't know. But again, censor me, YouTube, and try to bury it all. And everybody who's such a good person can remain in denial, I guess, if they want. But and condemn me for demanding any action. Condemn me for pointing out the fact that, hey, this isn't going to go away unless all the good people take their goody two-shoes off, put on their shit kickers.